Now, there's a particular video that has been trending on social media, most especially on TikTok. And it has raised a lot of questions. People are asking so many questions. At the end of the day, sometimes when you see the impact that the older musicians, most especially when it comes to the gospel industry, you would hope that, it would be so easy for them to hold the hands of the new ones or the upcoming ones and help them or give them a word of advice, a word or two to encourage them. But this particular video is quite dicey. We don't know exactly what is going on, but it has garnered a lot of reactions. It has literally caused a frenzy on social media. When this young lady, if you can put the video on, this young lady who is an upcoming gospel musician, gospel artist, who has been doing a number of demos on her social media platforms, happened to have done a video, a song of one of Ghana's most popular gospel musicians, Jane Bernice. And she made a video to let us all know that the management of Jane Bernice reached out to her management requesting that she take that video down. And what was the reason? Well, let's take a listen to what exactly she said.
Said we should take the video down. Yenye video name free ho. Enti Miankasa and my management. Yaya Famudi. I posted the video on my TikTok. I've taken it down. Miss Remo, me pamocho. Now, Obi Biara of our video no. And I say anything about the video and posted on any social media platforms, Miss Remo. Let us all take it down so that peace will reign. Miss Remo, my young ho. Send a problem, Pia. Miss Remo. Anybody who took the video to post on any social media platform, please, if you love me, take it off so that yenya problem, Pia.
So the question that we are asking, are the big names blocking new voices? You can share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. I'm not going to be doing this alone. I have very beautiful ladies, very beautiful women seated with me this morning. And because I'd say I'm quite confused about a lot of things, like what really is happening in the phase of the gospel music industry. How true is this? Ladies and gentlemen, I have joining me the second vice president of Musica, Akua Nipa. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. And you?
I'm doing well.
Nice.
I'm doing very well. And also seated to her right, she was here last week and she gave us Gosple. And she trended the whole week. Till you are trending. Till you are so trended here. Unim ko Facebook na ko.
Every week BI.
Every week BI whatever.
Nation I'm okay.
Tilly is here once more, and she's here to help us really understand what is going on in relation to this. Help put out her view as well. What does she think about this? She's the head of the PR team of King Promise, by the way, and so yeah, she's. You know, it's important for her to be here for us to get into that. Anyway, so let me start with Akua Nipa. You have seen this video. I want to have your first thoughts after you chanced on the video.
It's the right thing for them to do, pull it down. Yes. And on the part of the owner of the song, it's the right thing for them to tell the person to pull it down. First off. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
We will get into copyright.
Yes.
Okay. But my initial comments will be that this is the first level. This is the right thing. We usually rely on emotions, and especially when it gets to gospel, because fama nyame and all that. So, people have ended up, languishing in poverty, and then others rather are thriving on their
hard work.
Yes. So,
okay.
What is lacking is education on copyrights for our people.
Okay.
Yes, that's what is lacking. Most of the time when these conversations come up, that's what we realize. And that's why Musica, we try to build capacity anytime we have the opportunity to let the people know that somebody's intellectual property is theirs. If you want to have a part in it, approach them. do it the right way. I mean, covers are good. It has its own inherent risks, but once you're able to, survive on that, make sure that the original person is also benefiting from it. Oh. That's why I said the best thing to do to start off, is to just pull it down. Let's sit, let's talk. Let's agree on how beneficial what you have done can be to me. In fact, in the first place, you should have sought for the permission before doing that. And
we have Ohima on Zoom, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, so we have her on, and she's going to explain. I want her to vividly explain to us exactly how it all happened. So, good morning to you, Ohima.
Hi, good morning.
I hope you are well.
Yes, please, I'm fine, by grace.
Okay, great. Now, Ohima, please help us understand everything. Narrate everything that happened to us.
Okay, so the video was done some few months ago. I was nominated in Talented Kids this year, so after I was evicted, March there around, we posted this video on my TikTok. So it trended, and just last week, Friday, we had a call from the management of Jane Bernice. It was the manager himself. He said, we've posted their property on social media and they want us to pull it down because people have taken the video we did. Some have made patois version of the song, English versions of the song, like we are changing their song, and that's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh.
We are changing the songs to other versions, but me personally, we didn't do the song in any kind of version. We did it in their own original version. But he said other people have we've exposed the music to people and they are doing whatever they like to the music. So
as in you have exposed the music for other people
to do whatever they want to the song.
Oh. So then it means that prior to that, nobody had even ever thought of touching that song, giving their own rendition in any way. I think that's what it is. But you, the moment you came out with this, you had touched it.
Yes. Sure.
In a way that's made them unhappy. Okay, so before that, had you made any other gospel songs?
Yes, plenty.
Plenty. Oh.
Live streams on TikTok. So after the live streams, replays of the live I did, I sing on my live many gospel songs, and after that I post the replay. So that was one of my live streams replay. Yes. So it's a thing I do.
You have an entire team you work with, right?
No, I don't have a large team. It's my brother. My brother is my manager, so it's only him and me. Oh. We are the management. Let me see.
Oh, okay. So you are not. You know what? I was going to ask you something in relation to copyright and intellectual properties, but let me leave that bit. I want to involve Tilly in this bit. Tilly, you have heard from Ohima.
Yes.
The dynamics. Yeah. With which she ended up making the song, singing it, but she said that she sang it originally how they had done it. But still they asked that she pulls it down. Let's take your thoughts on this.
Okay, so there are a lot of things that are happening right now that we have to actually take our time and look at it individually and see where we can reconcile everything.
Okay.
So the first thing is the song belongs to someone.
Yes.
Now, there's something on TikTok that is happening that bridges the gap between the way industry we do our things when it comes to taking somebody's music and doing a cover and all, and when it comes to TikTok and how music is used on TikTok, it's very different.
Okay.
So when it comes to TikTok now, you as the right owner, you have to set your things right because you do not have control on which song will blow and how people will even use the song. The only thing you can do for yourself is to make sure that your back end is done well, you get the UGC sound properly such that every credit comes back to you for you to make the money. You get it? So you cannot put music out and say, I want to dictate how people use it, especially on TikTok. No.
Because I wonder to what extent you would have control over that.
And somebody would do a patois version. You cannot control. What you can do, which I think I went to the back end and I just saw, is that now when you hear the sound, you see that they have written contains by Jane Bernice. So now it goes back to them. So it's now that they have fixed the back end. When you see the audio, you see Apple Music and all. So now,
can I see?
Yes, every version they do. So here it. So every version that is done in the world now, they get their streams from it.
Right.
You get So if you're a musician, and that is something that beats the earlier musicians.
Yeah.
Because TikTok was not in vogue then, and even now, even when you go on YouTube, most of them, their songs is not on their pages where it's monetized.
Yeah.
It's else when people are making money. So when this thing happened, I agree with her. The first thing they did right was to get it to pull down so they can generate the user-generated sound that goes for them. So now, TikTok recognizes these people as the original copyright owners. So any version you do, whether patois, you do dance hall, whatever, it will tell you that it contains a sound by this, and then the money goes to them. So that is what now I see here with what I'm seeing now. But if their problem, per the interview you just had with this lady, is that we don't like how you have opened our songs up.
You've opened it up.
The song. Because as long as the song is out, don't you see how all the old songs, Go Home Me and those things are now coming
Yes,
back?
people are
recreating. People are going to use the song. My dear, you do not have any control.
Yeah.
Then don't release the song. Because once it's out, and you see, it breaks my heart that the way music is being consumed and distributed and even promoted now, anybody would think that music being used in this way does not benefit them. So, or to say, oh, I don't like how it is used. No. This is part of music promotion. As a matter of fact, I don't remember the last time I went to check a Jane Bernice song, especially the ones that they've released.
Yeah.
So this new school of how music is done now has rekindled the song.
Yes, it's like
so you
it's bringing it back to the surface.
So you have to arrange yourself such that the money and the credit comes back to you. So I agree that the pulling down was the first step. They have arranged their house now. Yes, but
they have arranged their house.
But if their problem is about the fact that the song is being used in ways that they do not like, I am very sorry. They may have to change their mind about that. Because the way music is done now and the way people actually the instrumentation be
so you see the bigger conversation is how metadata is collected.
Exactly.
We are not there yet. That's what is causing most of the problems. Right. Like she rightly said on TikTok now, if anybody uses that song, it can be traced to them.
Yes.
But if the music in its entirety, wherever it is, there are no, there's no data related to them, it will be difficult for you to say that somebody is using it in Jamaica and so the revenue will come to me. And that's the issue of Ghana music. Yes. You know, that's something that we are all urging Gamro to, put themselves together and then help us do this.
Okay.
At this point,
sorry, even with that, there's a way that other artists have figured it out. So when you are about to upload your song, and this is not for those who have already done, but they can even redo it, re-upload and fix it. There's a way you upload your song and then everything is done properly. The metadata is collected such that every distribution platform knows, any distribution platform that uses music, TikTok included, even Instagram.
Okay.
Now WhatsApp, you can even get WhatsApp song or a song on WhatsApp status. It is such that the right owner, the musician, it is inscribed in all their data. So anybody that uses a whiff of the song, we see that, it appears that it contains, no matter the versions they do with it, it will show. And then you get your credit, you get your money, it comes back to you. And then they, as creatives, get to exploit the song and use it in ways that benefits you whilst you sit at home. And then they are doing activation for you.
What you're saying
that's what GMX is
so right.
doing.
Because with a popular love song like I Found Love, there are so many different renditions on all other music platforms. But the moment you listen, you even try to play it, you will see that there's recognition for the original.
Exactly.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But unfortunately, our artists are not doing that. They haven't done that.
No, they are doing it.
They are
doing
the
older ones who.
No, I'm talking about the older ones.
Exactly. That's why I was talking about the education.
Yes. So yeah.
The education. If it goes down well, people now will realize that, oh, if somebody should take my music and do anything with it, I will still benefit from it, and that goes to your advantage. Sitting down and then somebody making money for you. Why not?
Why not? You know, it's true. Come to think of it, it's so true.
So that's it. Until the music is 70 years plus.
Yeah.
It doesn't become a public domain song. So anybody wanting to use it should go through the right channel. Just get to the core of the music and know. I mean, if we all sing Danase, and some people will, and now that social media is, I mean, in the comfort of your home, you can just put on your ear and then start recording. Yeah. So you will think that, oh, Danase, I've been hearing it since childhood, and so I can just sing it. Immediately it blows, the owner will come. Yeah, because now the laws are there to defend them.
That's so true.
So before you do that, just make sure you're doing it the right way.
Let's take a listen to the rendition that Ohima did in relation to Womre Pemu, which was originally done by Jane and Bernice.
Hello, family, Ebusiafo, and you'll be PRM supporting the ministry. I mean, Shamuni now, a video, yeah, that's your way.
Love this part, listen to me. When young people on you, it's like no come no see. I say, show with the amount of them move. Makanya, Miriam, Beshamaya, now. Now, guess the answers in your way.
Same way, on young people now, Yama, Menum, Jane and Bernice, so and a Dubai. But the management of Jane and Bernice said we should.
So as you can see, obviously, when you go on TikTok now, you are not going to find the video anywhere because by God's grace, they heeded to exactly the demands of the management of Jane and Bernice and immediately pulled the video down. But the question that I'm asking, Ohima, are you still on? Ohima, can you hear me? Okay, yeah. So you have heard from Abna Ruthie, you have heard from Tilly. Do you understand everything that they said?
Yes, please, I understand that you can't just take somebody's property and do whatever you want to it.
Okay.
But my part, I didn't change anything about the song. And I've been even searching for all those versions they were talking about, the English and the Patois, but
you couldn't find them.
Yes, anything like that. But I understand what they are saying. Yes, you can't take somebody's property and change it. But I didn't change anything.
Okay, so you keep on harnessing that you did not change anything, you did not change anything. So I want to come in studio and ask Abna Ruthie that regardless of you not changing anything about the song, retuning, changing a beat or a sound or anything, have you still flouted?
You have. Once you are commercializing it, you know, in any form, you have, because it is my intellectual property. If I decided I'm singing it this way and you also came and used your voice to do a cover, sing it this way, and I am not getting the related revenue, you have flouted my intellectual property. Yeah, and that's copyright issue right there. So you don't necessarily need to change anything about it. Once you are not the original owner, you are not the original performer, and you're doing something that belongs to somebody, you need to, you know, get in touch with them to do the right.
Ohima, do you get it now?
I think Mommy is trying to say me getting revenue from it. I posted the video on my TikTok, and no matter how your video blows on TikTok and your account is an African account, you never get paid of whatever you are doing, however the video blows. So this video I did, I've not got even a person.
You've not, it has to go down.
Okay, so she's listening, right?
Yes, she is. She can hear you.
So, per what she said, she is gearing to be a professional musician.
Yes.
They are right industry practice. The fact that you are doing yours on social media now does not exclude you from the way things are done. Now, if you intend to do covers of people's songs for the next 4 or 5 years of your life, make sure that the projects that you touch, you get in touch with the team to do it. Monetization is not just you getting money or seeing dollars at the back of your back end, but how you even use it to popularize yourself and in turn get business, and people say, oh, come and sing,
come and perform.
It is commercialized for you. So the right thing you have to do moving forward is that if you want to use Jane and Bernice, the
Daughters of Glory,
just reach out to them that, oh, ma, me person me do what they way, ABP. Oh, ma, me doba, yeah, go ahead and do it. The reason why TikTok and other platforms are gearing up to protect right owners is because they know that not everybody can find a copyright owner and say, I want to use your song. So what are we doing so that if somebody is in Kazakhstan and she wants to use Jane and Bernice's song, still Jane and Bernice gets to get their money. You get
so TikTok, for example, has made it easy.
It has made it
by
easy.
The correction they've made on
yes.
there.
But for you are fortunate. You have access to, or you have managers who can reach out to these people.
Yes.
Because mind you, for some of them, it's not even just on TikTok. It's on YouTube, which is a different. That one they will even delete your channel because they don't even want to hear you speak and say anything. You get it. So get the right things done. But just because you are doing it on TikTok that you are not getting money, does not mean that the person's copyright is still not being infringed. It is being infringed on. It's just that TikTok has done it such that if they also put their things in order, they get the money that you are talking about. Or even if there is no money, they get the credit for what they are doing. People get to see that the thing that you have done, it has the original sounds of Jane and Bernice, which clearly now we can see at the back end.
Right.
You get it. So you have to do the right thing. Because there are some people. The last time we were here with Alabaster Box.
Yes.
The man, he was very unhappy. Not because his song was used. It was because they don't want any secular artist to touch their song. So people have various reasons. And what you even said about the manager's conversation with Jane and Bernice is simply because they don't like how other people have touched their song. It's not even about copyright. It's simply about how the song is now being opened for different
patois version, English version.
Which that one there is not on this lady. That is the truth. It's not on her.
That's true.
Yeah, even the truth of the matter is they are very lucky that she has opened the song up for the world to see it, as she said. You get it? What people will do there, it's not onto her. All they have to side their mind is, once the music is out, you do not have that much control on what somebody does with it. But the credit and the money comes to you.
Exactly.
Because she is not making money, but there's somebody who uses it in the US and she will make money. So how are you getting the money as Jane and Bernice whilst you sit at home watching TV?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been doing our very best to dissect this whole matter in relation to Ohima, who is an upcoming gospel act who decided to, do her version or do her own cover of Jane and Bernice's popular song, Womre Pemu. And I'm happy that Ohima, you have learned something today in relation to copyright, haven't you?
Yes. Please.
And so moving forward, anytime you would want to hop on somebody's song to do a cover, you and your brother will go through the appropriate way, right?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
I had a question, like artists like Jane and Bernice, they don't have a TikTok account, or I don't know their social media platforms. So in a case like that, if I'm trying to do their songs, where can you
reach out to them?
Okay. Then tell them I want to do your song or something.
Okay. Abnaruthi, would you want to help with that?
Like she said, some management contacted her. So it means that she has
direct contact.
I would say that Musica, if you remember, some of these things will help you with it. You want to do a collabo with somebody, we would help you with it. So register with the Musica and then you're sorted. That's what I would see.
But there's even a much simpler way to go about it. So at this point, the truth of the matter is, the way music is cleared now, it has to take Gamro to step in to mediate some of these things. So you cannot control, or not every creator can get in touch with somebody because she does live where she's playing songs. She cannot clear all the songs, but it has to be the agency like Musica. No, Gamro. Sorry, Gamro has to be the one to be saying that, okay, these songs, we have the right, they've cleared the song with us, that we have the right to look at where the song is being used. Because mind you, it's not just social media. Some people, you go to a class, they are playing a full band of Daddy Lumbe's songs. Have they paid for it? You get it? So those things, it is Gamro that has to step in and say that you are performing the song. This is what you are paying. So that the artist doesn't have to come and look for you.
Okay.
You get it?
But you see, the initial point of call will be Musica because we do the mediation, we do the welfare thing.
Yes.
No, Gamro, we advocate that the people identify with Musica.
Okay.
You know, the welfare group.
Okay.
For musicians.
Okay.
Gamro is the collective management organization. I mean, no more rights, no more jama. But if you want to belong, it is the union.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
I agree so much. But then when it comes to the clearing of sound and the
yeah.
A timer.
In fact, you know, we have women in gospel music. And it's a mentorship near the now we do. Also, more topic, and say are the older ones, you know.
Yes.
But it's not so. Say rightly, a church and what.
In fact, the question that I was going to ask is that with the step that they took, because they are being bashed on social media.
Oh no, let people talk out of what they don't know. That's why we are here to educate, entertain, and what inform.
So I was going to go to the point that women in gospel music, annual Thanksgiving service on the 2nd of November. At this time, you're the vice president.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Where is it happening?
Fountain Gate Chapel, Olebu. 4 p.m., 2nd November.
Listen, okay, attend. Perfect way to network, meet other people, meet other, musicians that you are hoping
to use their songs.
Exactly.
To use their songs.
But that's it becomes, a stepping stone for you. But
if we have to clear a song, you have to get to the team. So you need that network. So if there's somebody saying, come to the event, meet the people directly. It's an honestly
perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. So, Ahima, thank you so much for joining us on Zoom. And, we are excited about the fact that you've learned something. And so moving forward, you will do things better when it comes to your music. We are excited for you and all the best to you, okay? It shouldn't deter you from making music, though. Continue making music, all right? You have a powerful, beautiful voice, so continue. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined via Zoom, Ohima, who is an upcoming gospel act. And then in studio with me is Abna Ruthie, who's the second vice president of Musica. And then Tilly. Tilly is the head of PR on King Promises team.